Hello guys, Nazmi Bakery here. Today we are going to be baking three flavored cake. And they are going to be baking red velvet, chocolate cake and hot milk cake. In a bowl, you mix your sugar and your butter together till it becomes very fluffy. Now I'll be adding my egg one at a time. I'll be using 2 eggs for this mix. Added the egg mix, so I'm going to be adding the coconut oil, the vegetable oil now. You have to whisk it well. You see how it is looking so yum. I've added 1 cup of buttermilk. I'll be separating the flour into 2, one for the red velvet and one for the chocolate. I'll be adding my baking powder and baking soda. I will also be adding a pinch of salt in each bowl. I'll also be adding our baking powder into the separate bowl, but before then I will preheat my oven. For those that don't have oven, you can use a white pot and a rag or stove rag in place. Then you can place your pan on top like this and you cover it with its pot cover. So in my cup I'll be adding 1 cup of hot water with my coffee powder. So I've added 1 cup of hot coffee in my chocolate mix. This is for the red velvet. So now I'll be adding our wet ingredients into the white ingredients into the separate bowls, 1 cup at a time. So here we have, this is the chocolate cake and this is the red velvet. There are lots of different kinds of velvet cake. We have red velvet, we have pink velvet, we have blue velvet. So putting it in the oven now to bake for about 30 to 45 minutes. So these are our red velvet. Over for the batter of red velvet and chocolate. So I'll be using it to make a marble cake. So to make a marble cake, you carry a bit of the batter and add the red color batter on it. So we are still on the 250 butter cake making. I will be adding 1 cup of water to this powder milk. We are making hot milk cake. So I'll be adding 1 cup water into the milk. You have to mix well to remove any lump on the milk. To stir properly to remove any lumps. So we'll be adding from the 250 gram. I cut a quarter from the 250 from the red velvet and chocolate. So this is for the hot milk cake with the same 250 butter, which I will be adding into the milk. So you have to, after adding the butter into the milk, you have to place it on your on your cooker to cook. You stir till your butter melts into the milk. Then this is the egg and the sugar. 1 cup of the sugar. You break our egg into the sugar and mix properly. So here is my milk, my sugar and egg mix. Mix it till it becomes very foamy. Incorporate it very well till it becomes foamy. So you have to keep mixing till it becomes very white and pale like this. As you can see, it's pale in color. I'll be adding half teaspoon of baking powder. This is 1 cup of flour, so I'll be adding in a pinch of salt. Then you mix properly. So I'll be adding in the flour little by little and mix well. Then you fold in gently. It is strong, but we're going to be adding our butter and milk mix into it. So this is our milk and butter mix. This is how it looks. So I'll be adding it into the it is very watery, but don't worry, this is what the hot milk cake is all about. So you keep incorporating it with the sugar flour mix till it incorporates very well. There can be little lumps in it. Don't worry, it's part of the cake. The cake is what that's how it's supposed to be. It's going to be very fluffy. And this is our already greased pan, so I'll be putting it now to bake. And here we have it, a very fluffy, soft, moist cake. This is gotten from the 250 butter